Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, the Pocket Cinema 4K, Blackmagic's Pocket Cinema 4K. I have up to now never touched a Blackmagic Pocket camera or any type of Blackmagic camera at all. I fell in love with the system, and at the minute I am recording with two of them. So I've got the Blackmagic Pocket 4K on my left and a 6K Pro on the right. S5IIx is going to be used as per sort of holiday making, taking snaps and stuff like that. I have now completely sort of employed the Blackmagic system into my workflow. Hopefully I'll be in focus. I know that most people watch videos like this on their phones, so I'm pretty sure that on a smaller screen, 5 or 7-inch screen, this is going to be quite in focus. So I'm not worried about that. What I am sort of slightly worried about is me falling more in love with the Blackmagic system and getting rid of the Lumix. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. No, because it's just such a versatile camera that it wears so many hats, it does so many things that basically it's impossible for us to, for me to get rid of it so easily. So yeah, let's talk about the Blackmagic Pocket 4K. First of all, from the moment you turn it on, you're greeted with that excellent menu, that clear menu, that clear blue menu that most of us fall in love with, you know, the simplicity of it all, and then wish like, oh, that's how menus should be done. And yeah, we need to make menus like this from now on. I'm gonna pop up A and B and not tell you which one is which. Well, I am going to tell you at the end, because I know that Matteo Bertoli did one of those, and he got lots of hate in the comments because he didn't actually say, which he came from a good place, because he didn't want people to say, okay, well, this camera is better than this one, I should be getting this one. It's for health reasons. I mean, if you have a Lumix S5, if you have Lumix S5 S5IIx, whatever, if you have a Pocket 4K, it does not matter. That it does not mean that one camera is better than the other. It's just for comparison, for entertainment purposes. Do not go and buy the other camera. I know that people don't like to hear that, but listen, just get better. Keep shooting and get better. I know that's gonna be my sort of third step going into here, is to tell you how using these cameras have sort of shifted my whole setup completely and made me a better shooter. So yeah, here are the sample images. Have a look. Tell me if you can tell A or B. Well, the images speak for themselves. I think you already know the answers to which one is A, which one is B. Basically, A is the Pocket 4K, B was the Lumix S5IIx. The biggest giveaway of it all was the sharpness. The sharpness of that 6K full frame sensor is quite a big giveaway, basically. So yes, I was shooting in 6K and I downsampled to 4K for YouTube. The Pocket 4K was filming in 4K, and I needed to sort of figure out the aspect ratio because most of you guys are watching these videos on the phone. So the crop ratio for the phone would be a little bit wider, so I had to crop in on the Pocket 4K a little bit more. But the Lumix is 6K cropped to whatever that crop was, so it's still going to be sharper. So that's the biggest giveaway. I think number two, the stabilization and some of the shots standing up, you can see that the Lumix has excellent stabilization. It looks like almost tripod shots. So it's got that 5-axis image stabilizer. It's amazing, to the point where I don't think I'm gonna need a gimbal anymore whilst using it. I think number three, the third giveaway, is going to be the actual image quality of it. So you can definitely see the image difference. The Pocket 4K, because it is a 5-year-old camera, but still I think we should give it a round of applause, because the actual camera, and that's the reason why I got it in the first place, so 4K and the 6K Pro, which I'm filming on now, that's what made me in love with the image. That is a 5-year-old camera. It came released in 2018, sold out instantly because of its price and what it was promising, and it still delivers today. Why? Because of all the updates that are coming out all the time. Blackmagic is amazing for it. It cares for its products, and it keeps on wanting to give more to you guys. So I think it's a great company to stand by. These comparisons are just for fun. They are not scientific, as you can see. This is just for reference purposes, nothing fancy at all. As you can see, it's not like amazing videos or anything. It's just a town walking through and seeing whatever, you know, catches my attention at that moment. So definitely not a scientific test. Please don't think of it that way. But I think the simplest tests are usually the most revealing. So therefore I do these tests there. But I think the actual thing that we need to look at is the image quality out of that 5-year-old camera. It's just stunning. The highlight roll-off, the colors, it's so good on that camera. It's just crazy, and it's all about the updates as well, because the Pocket 4K has been updated to Gen 5 color science. That is just such a pleasing camera to work with still. So a Pocket 4K, why is it still amazing in 2024? Basically, the price point at which you can purchase this camera is extremely accessible. It's about £650 or around $800 US for the body. Lenses, on the other half, the lenses are, you know, Micro Four Thirds is quite a large lens collection, so you have spoiled for choice on that. But I think the way to go, if you're going to go this route, is to get the Metabone Speed Booster 0.71. I've chosen the 71 because it is closer to the Super 35 lens mounts, and the lenses that I have are for that particular sensor output. So for example, I've got the Sigma 18-35, I've got the Tokina 11-16, and I've got some more Canon EF lenses over there, but they're for full frame, so I'd like the 70-200, which I use constantly. But yeah, that's the way to go. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is how this camera sort of opened my my workflow a bit more, and how it made me a little bit better than what I was, for example, 6 months ago. I think the first part of it would be the simplicity of using the camera. It's just super simple to use the camera. Number one. Number two is that large screen on the back. You see more stuff, you see the colors on there, because with a one simple button press you can apply LUT, turn it off, turn it on, turn on false colors, turn on your histogram. You check all the tools, the filming tools that most of us use are within a simple press of a single button to be able to check colors, check if your exposure is correct, check the LUT, how it's going to look. So when you apply the LUT and you look on the back of the screen is quite large. So with that large screen, what it is actually doing, it is inspiring me to sort of to go on to say, oh, look at that, that looks good, let's continue going. Whereas on a smaller screen, you're sort of squinting out and you're not sure until you pop it up on the large screen to sort of check what you've done. So it's you're not sure if you've got the shot, if you've got what you wanted, or you did not get what you wanted. Whereas with this one, you can say, yes, I've got it, or no, I don't have it. So it's less trial and error, and I think it's more preparation as well, because you see what you're doing. So you can actually check that, for example, this light is not bright enough. With smaller screens, you're sort of guessing. Going back to light, this camera excels when good light is on it. It just rewards you with more in-depth colors, with more highlight roll-offs, with more dynamic range. It's just such a good camera when you put the right amount of light to it. My cinematography expanded because of the light, the light sources that I was using. I invested more in light, I invested more in sort of thinking where placing them is, thinking about, you know, just basic cinematography feats that makes the image what it is. That's what the camera does. These reasons will make anybody a better sort of filmmaker, cinematographer, or capturer of stock footage like I am. So yes, the Pocket 4K is a great buy in 2024 or in 2025. Investing in this body now is gonna keep your investment valid. Seriously, look into this stuff. So not just by this video, but have a few more videos. I'm sure you have reviewed a few more videos of the Pocket 4K if you're on this one, and you're contemplating getting it. Definitely go get that body.